Welcome to the weekly weather briefing for Monday, April 29th, 2013. As forecasts are subject to change, please do not use this presentation after 6 a.m. on Tuesday, April 30th. Here is the overview of the weather for the next 7 to 10 days. For tonight, look for diminishing winds. Our strongest gusts will be this afternoon through early evening. Tuesday into Wednesday morning will be cooler than average. Freezing temperatures will be common Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning over much of the inland northwest. A warming trend will arrive by Thursday and probably continue into early next week. Warmer weather will turn our attention to area rivers. By this weekend, we will be monitoring river levels in the Cascades and far north Idaho. Wind advisories are scheduled to expire at 5 p.m. this evening. Between 5 p.m. and 8 p.m., peak gusts will generally be in the 30 to 35 mile per hour range. Look for winds to gradually subside through the night. Late this afternoon and early this evening, blowing dust will cause localized visibility restrictions, especially near recently worked fields in the open wheat country. Today's cold front is a strong one. Behind the cold front, temperatures will be well below average. This graphic is the low temperature forecast for Tuesday morning. It shows below freezing temperatures over much of the inland northwest. Some agriculturally sensitive regions around Wenatchee, Chelan, and Lewiston have entered their climatological growing season. These spots will drop into the lower to mid-30s Tuesday morning and again on Wednesday morning. A warmer weather pattern will arrive late in the week, reducing the potential for freezing temperatures in these apple and cherry growing regions. Here's the 7-day forecast for Wenatchee. The solid lines are the temperature forecast, the red lines are the high temperature forecast, and the blue ones are the low temperatures. The dashed lines are the respective average high and low temperatures for the period. The arrow points to the cold temperatures Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning. We have a high confidence that these temperatures will warm above average on Thursday and continue to be above average through the weekend. This graphic is the modeled snow water equivalent over the Pacific Northwest. Satellite and ground measurements are used to construct this map. There is a good deal of water trapped in the snow over the Cascades, southern British Columbia, and far north Idaho. These areas are in the pink circles, which are spots we will watch in the upcoming weeks as runoff is generated by melting snow. We have seen a significant reduction in the snowpack in central and southern Idaho, in the central and southern Idaho panhandle this spring. Barring any unusually warm and wet weather, the chance for flooding over central and southern Idaho will be low for the remainder of the spring. This graphic shows the percent of normal snow water equivalent for large river basins in the Pacific Northwest. The Cascades and the Olympics continue to have the highest values. Fortunately for eastern Washington, these high-valued areas drain into rivers on the west side of the Cascades. For eastern Washington and north Idaho, our values are pretty close to normal. This map is much different than the last couple of years when well above average snow water equivalent persisted into May and June. Above average temperatures will generate runoff by melting snow in the mountains. Here is a hydrograph for the Okanagan River near Tonasket. The blue line is the observed river level. The purple line is the forecast for the next 7 days. River rises are expected over the weekend into next week. Many of the rivers in the Cascades are showing similar trends. The Kootenai, the Moyie, and Kettle rivers are also expected to rise during the same time frame. It is too soon to forecast flooding with any degree of certainty, but we are watching river levels by early next week. The river levels through next week will bear watching. Here is the 8 to 14 day outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. It's valid May 6th through 12th. According to this outlook, there is an above average probability for warm weather next week. During this same time period, there is a below average probability for precipitation. The dry outlook is good news for our rivers, but a prolonged period of warm weather could cause problems for the rivers flowing out of the Cascades, far north Idaho, and southern British Columbia. It is still much too early to predict flooding, but the forecast bears watching. In summary, gusty winds will subside tonight. Temperatures Tuesday and Wednesday morning will be colder than average. A warm and dry pattern will develop Thursday and persist into early next week. The warm weather will prompt us to monitor river levels by the weekend. Please monitor our river forecast next week, especially if you have concerns for rivers along the Cascades and in far north Idaho. As always, we encourage your feedback. We are looking for ways to improve our weather briefings. Let us know how we can make them better. There are lots of ways to get weather information from the National Weather Service. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and NOAA Weather Radios are good ways to get our latest forecasts. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you next week.